What's up, Kaizenovators? Happy Tuesday, 2-minute drill. And today's topic of conversation is feedback. I was just having a conversation with a colleague of mine, and we were talking about how this colleague could give someone on their team feedback, how they could find ways to inspire them, motivate them to be the best version of themselves. And so I thought about some rules that I typically follow when it comes to providing feedback. The first rule of thumb is I always ask a lot of questions. And some of you have heard this before, but I'll ask questions like, help me understand why this happened, or what do you think the impact is of this particular behavior or outcome? And what will you do moving forward to ensure this never happens again? So asking questions, really, really important. Second rule of thumb is set the context for the feedback. And I'm not talking about a compliment sandwich. No. What I'm talking about is helping the person who's going to be receiving the feedback understand the why behind the feedback. And as leaders, I believe that our fundamental primary responsibility is to be a great coach. So if you set the context for that individual, like I'm going to give you some feedback and I'm doing it in order to ensure that I can help you be the best version of yourself, that's a much different approach than saying, you suck, you did this wrong, this is what needs to get fixed, fix it as soon as possible. So set the context. And then lastly, I think an important rule of thumb is as long as the feedback is accurate, honest, and direct, that anybody should be able to give anybody else feedback. So just because you're a clinic director or a CA or a manager or a frontline member of the team, it doesn't really matter. Like any person should be able to give feedback and receive feedback. Feedback is not hierarchical. So hierarchical, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, guys, that's this week's 2-minute drill. Be authentically curious. Make sure that you set the context and allow people on the team to provide feedback just like we expect leaders to do. All right, you guys, have a great week. Talk to y'all soon.